journey.
100%.
So that's a road you definitely walk alone.
One of those things that's entirely outside of the server as well. It's the reality of the psychological part of the game. Let's watch Lotto try to wrap around through Moto Smoke.
He's in a great spot. It's going to be hard to deal with him.
Oof. Oh, never mind. Kindar quick tap. Dumao finds one on the drop. Kindar is on for the ace. No way. We talked about confidence. What a better way to kick it off. Oh, his teammate's still some far away. So Sadzin's going to deny that 5K. And now with Bomb, he'll plant in the depths of this site.
Oh, it's possible he wins this now. Sadzin, 1-on-3 situation. One guy to go.
Quesarado has silently come at this bomb site, and he's going to make sure that that 4K from Kindar doesn't go up in vain.
Yeah.
That was a much-needed close.
Nice one, Kindar. Excellent.
4 kills from the tall box.
I thought that was a free moment to actually pause inside the Moto Smoke, but I don't think he realized how he was hurt. Lotto, as he ran all the way around Arch. I thought he was going to chill there for 1 second. I guess his teammates are already up on the site.
Oof.
But damn.
Slicing through.
What a clip.
Yuri sinking further back, and again showing a bit of skin. Utility goes down in front of that balcony, fire for a little pit, but the big pit position is still key. That's where Yuri ends up getting the double from the Famas, holding off for the third as well with the balcony hold. They end up mollying the wrong spot. Good reposition from Yuri, otherwise he does get burned into the open as that short push comes up. Kindar taking a ton of damage and losing his teammate, so no surprise. Lux comes in for both, and we've got Legacy looking to just barrel in, but no bomb at the moment. Still down towards T-spawn. Certainly not ideal. They find a completely vacant site. Quesarado threw both smokes, and now he is between them and their bomb.
Oh, he's just happy.
Oh my God, Quesarado finds the perfect path. And with bomb still cut off, nobody to go back and find it just yet. This duel is everything towards the top of middle. Quesarado just fighting everyone on his own. And they will pin him against the car to finally deal with that problem.
Now, there's only one option. They don't know exactly where the bomb's gone off to. Yuri is going to make his way slowly over towards B, wondering exactly why it's been such a long time since the plank came down. Him or Quesarado damn near won this round, but instead it might just be a few kills. This will be a tough 1v2 to figure out.
Deep corner for Lux. Yuri gets by it. Ooh, spotted. Comes back for the duel, and Lux way too ready. Ace for Lux, folks.
Oh.
Goes back, has to deal with the Quesarado cheat through smoke from start to finish. With all that utility damage on the first two, capitalizes on the momentum and follows through that B site.
Damn, with the double entry as well, the sort of Freiburg ace into the B site, and he has to deal with this problem. It's a game where highlights are almost getting ruined by the other team.
To new highs.
He's just
it's amazing.
True competitor. True
it's amazing. I mean, it's just as impressive as watching Apex go from being a hard entry earlier in his career to being one of the best in-game leaders. So many people doubted that he could ever pull it off, and so falling on a rifle, yeah, I had doubts. I had huge doubts.
Back in 2015, and 2016, with him as an op IGL innovator, as well as like his individual level, as well as calling, it's gonna be open for him too.
Here comes the jump on the B site. 5v4 was set up early from A. Oh God, it ain't pretty. Those old knees, you know? Dumao finds the punish, but should have been enough riflers in front of the site to keep them off of it. They've done a massive amount of damage, but the other two are still so far off. So Molodai is going to have to hold on to the deep church control. Nobody preventing the banana wraparound.
They have to do something crazy right now.
Yes.
Because the HP is just not there. 2 HEs could wipe them out without seeing anybody.
But they don't bank one onto orange, and it's not dark being held. They're going to try to just clear him out with the guns heads up. Nades off the mark because of Nubox, so good position here from Dumao. He's in between those two frags perfectly, and he gets his one kill. Nissim from the corner. Molodoi gonna find him. They jump on top of the bomb with time.
Ooh.
Yuri's got this one, so Furia find their fourth.
They played great spots to not get HE'd and mollied. So put it that way. That is something nice. They found a good way to complement each other, their post plans.
He's trying to, but, you know, we keep bigging him up. He is 1-4 right now, Fallen. We'll see if that uptick comes eventually.
Fallen's the IGL, okay? He's up 4-2.
Okay, I feel you.
So
Yuri's gonna catch Lotto,
Uh-oh.
and Molodoy's got the next one. Again, you know, as you anticipate, it's Legacy just trying to rush their way through, trying to be brutish in their approach to the A site. Finally, smoke downs to give cover and low health, but an immediate rotation from the Furia support. They're already through that Moto smoke. Yakindar shows no fear in throwing himself into the tall box and putting that barrel to the back of Nissim's head. So they get swept away 5 strong for Furia, and I think you see the composure in this round. They're not biting just yet, keeping 3 players for Furia closer to the B site. Quesarado happy to hold Arch from CT spawn.
smoked it way too much.
Oh boy, that makes it interesting. Again, it's not a follow-through just yet. Flash allows Molodoy to go back in. Lotto finds his. Yuri kills up into apartments.
They have to go back at the bomb. Now they're going to turn it towards A. Yuri's in a great spot to hold.
Right, if he gets down into Boiler, he cuts this off, but he goes deep apartments instead. Staying alive is his play.
Yeah, with the amount of time left over, I'm surprised he's not looking to make himself more useful, but it is him on 16 HP, 3 players alive for a retake.
And in the kill department, these 3 players outclassing Lotto, Dumao, and Sadzin.
He was hoping to catch a lurk, maybe if they split off with one, but instead he'll just be able to call that Halls is clear. This can speed things up at the very least.
And he's not going to play with Yakindar, so it's not like he's going to get traded after the 1 bullet hits. It's a Yakindar dry swing into Dumao, and he lanes the headshot. Lotto exposed on the grave stairs. Apartments players coming through, and Quesarado reveals himself as well, both with kits. Sadzin on top of the bomb. Time is ticking so fast. Quesarado needs the kill, a second to go. But he doesn't full commit. He just keeps playing the boxes, and that's the perfect place for Sadzin to close in the 1v2. Legacy hang on to their post plans.
That's well done. I mean, God, Lucky is spamming him on the pillar.
Kindar wants revenge, and okay, Dumao catching him in the background. You'll take those as often as you can, but he's so far ahead of it. Quesarado able to arrive in time to just at least section 1 off. Molodoy dinked.
They have to respect the volley too. They really want to come through this. Little awkward here. Legacy are actually in a spot where it maybe makes more sense to slow down.
Is good. But Molodoy dies at the same time on the other side of the map, so that's going to be bombed to go back. You know, Yuri was just here to support it. They're playing with both options at a minute 10. Oh, why does this still feel winnable for Yuri? Nissim a little late to the party.
That's it.
If Lotto misses the op shot, Bomb could get frazzled, but op won't miss. Lotto locks it in, reads the push, and Legacy take a 4th off of that, just barreling into Banana as fast as they could. Good, healthy amount of utility still held on to towards the B defense, but here on A, things are starting to dry up. A well-timed frag for Quesarado could help, but he feels like they're right on the brink of it because they are. Arriving from Arch in a moment. First challenge right there. He gets spammed through the boxes. Good on Nissim to soften him up. And Yuri, well, from the corner, goes down with nothing. This A site just got flatlined.
Oh, that was pretty excellent. I mean, the only way they could have won that back is by peeking off a moto with a well-timed flash, but at every moment, Legacy were really prepared to, you know, either just jiggle or double swing.
Furia looking like a deer in headlights. At least in the 11th round. We hit the 12th, Fallen with the Mag 7, looking for his 2nd kill of the game. Oh my God, look at all those nades flying over the wall, burning all across Banana.
Somehow it's your Kinder taking all the damage. Fallen just watching here. Like a hawk.
Hanging onto the corner, but I mean, you can't peek that with a shotgun. Hoping nobody's watching it and he gets the kill up close, but I mean, at that point, might as well just jump the half wall. Seen Apex do it. Mag 7 jump shots over that wall. I'd take the chance over the Logs headshot angle. And this round just goes up.
Yeah, I mean,
smoke.
Legacy have just, like, honestly been destroying on Banana in these last few rounds.
Yep. They solved it, because it was a very confident Furia at the start of the banana play. Those deep peaks that were coming through, the early grenade damage that was coming through. It kind of stunned Legacy out of the gate here on Inferno, but they've stepped up to the challenge since. And they'll step through this B site with very little resistance. Queserado's spray off the mark. But go ahead, give it a try. Queserado, Yuri 2v5, 4 kills left to go.
Two longest standing members of Furia.
The hell? Flashbang's feeling burned now because
yeah, you got a lot of sight to get to retake.
Bombs at the halfway point.
Use those flashes down there, butter.
2 flashes on the first 4 of 20 angles. He's gonna come in with a kill. Hold on, there's still some kits on the play, but the low health is what cost them. They had 36 health left for that 2v2, and the pit players end it. So
yeah, I'm a big fan of that. It's just not healthy, man. It just can't. It can't be the way that everybody plays.
I've also truly believed that he's never been able to constantly see his radar.
You can't. You have to like.
That's impossible to see your radar clearly.
You have to flick your eyes.
Yes. And so when I see him kind of dive 5 feet ahead of people, I always want to blame the radar. But hey, let's get into it. We've got an opening kill for Fallen. His second kill of this map. They hold on to the 2 smokes still. Furia taking their sweet time with this pistol, and that's okay, because we've got 30 seconds left to go. 3 players grouped up in banana, and a single defender inside of this B site. So let's see it, Lotto.
They're so split up right now.
Ah, and the fire spreads. He was hoping it wouldn't come all the way outwards.
Ouchie, 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 ouchie.
Burnt down to 20. 2 smokes on the execute. And even now, Yukindar still inside of the apartments. Player on the balcony is not going to cover their teammate.
I can't believe he's not peeking. They know he's up here?
They're both low. Boop.
They are watching it.
Beep. And he's going to take his time. Here's the drop off. He should know there's 2 in there.
Did he peek earlier? Is that why he's like kind of just chilling now?
Well,
I guess they're coming in for the full retake of the A site now. They want to make sure they get these kills.
Aha. But Fallen has died.
No guarantees, no guarantees.
Library peek goes unwatched, and the little bits of health that are left inside of the pit should be dealt with. Beretta's for the last. He knows he's time limited. You better burn that flashbang. And down it goes. Majority alive for Furia. That felt like full control from start to finish.
Yeah, Molodoi hunted down everything. I mean, I do appreciate that they kind of set in place a plan to not only win the round, but punish every single save, every piece of utility, and get every extra dollar they could. I mean, poor Lotto stood no chance. He's in the spot they mollied.
Oh. Nice nade, but it's not a huge amount of damage. Very little util here for Legacy. Feels like this is one of those rounds they don't want to get dragged out too long, and so the move is made. Dumao emerging from the corner, doesn't just let Queserado walk into him, but gets a little active, just active enough for the 5v4.
Let him throw every nade in the book, and then just walked into a next fight. Easy.
Things felt too quiet, so down goes the last smoke that Legacy had. Which means the other 3 members of Furia are coming up lane with no real resistance, barring Sadzin's M4. Fire in between them, but they're already charging beyond it. Oh, and the turn here from Molodoi just denies Nissim. Triple flash assist from Yukindar on that hit.
That's pretty damn incredible.
Ow.
Take the site that swiftly. All their nades are landing as they're entering. The spacing is perfect. They look super drilled.
You know, somebody who's also playing from back in that time, but you know that Crims has stayed for Fnatic, and that team is just kind of keeping its head barely above water.
Yeah.
You know,
it's different. Like, Fnatic aren't going to win a tournament with this lineup right now, not a Tier 1 event.
But Furia could.
Yeah. Like, that is a real big difference.
But they're going to find a solution to Dumao first, it feels like, because he just keeps getting away with the 1. Peeling back into the site after signing up for the banana duel. It was a 4v5 last round, too. So Furia still taking a sniff at B. Ooh, wide swing through with the flashes. Not so pretty that time, Yakinder. Looks like they're just going to try to simplify it, slam themselves into this B site, see if they can break down the doors with Dumao and Lotto right here.
Wait a second.
Dumao doubles back.
Hey, that's a site taken over, though. It's 2v3. Bomb can get planted, and Moladoy goes for Khan.
Just missed the MP9, but does cause panic for the plant. The flash comes through. Little Pit's taken over, and Moladoy catches 2 kills.
1-on-1, and Nissim, it's clear Moladoy knows where he is. 3 kills to Moladoy's name.
Man, 16 frags into this map.
Moladoy can actually, he can push through. If he doesn't see anybody, he can go A.
He could sprint it over. He could run it all the way.
That's it.
He knows the opening's there for the taking. 3 kills into the round.
And now he can plant open, go halls if he wanted to. Nissim's going to be so confused. The thing is, he's got to know. Yeah, if he's just going to plant open, where does he play from is the question. It could be Graveyard, could be Big Pit, and just go standard. 41 HP.
Man, this is going to burn off another 15
look how much time
seconds.
is just gone from this. Eventually, Nissim, he can walk up lane, but as soon as he gets to the site, he's going to have to start running.
And Moladoy's picked the perfect angle. He's predicting that exact push
No
down.
HE, no Molly.
Banana, I mean, he's positioned himself to hold back the short play, gets confirmed.
Oh, wait, what?
He tries to go in for the kill.
Wait, why would you peek there?
Makes no sense.
With the amount of time left over.
He's got a cross.
We'll see if Legacy get their pickoffs in this position. Or not.
Well-timed
There it
fight
is.
for Lux. You can only throw so many grenades for free before the swings start coming. Nissim burned down to 6.
Oh my.
Yakindar had to get that. Nissim was burned into Boiler. 2 players phase the smoke inside B site. They see the trajectory. They know you're back there, but good on Lotto to at least drop 1.
That actually works out somehow, barely, narrowly. Somehow Queserado's still alive. Doesn't even want to peek off of this. Why give him a chance? And Yakinder doesn't want to die here, but okay.
He won't.
Sadzin, op down. Lux 1-on-3. Furia have landed on their feet.
When you look at the kills across the board for both teams, take a glance at all of them. I scratch my head and wonder, how is this only a 3-round difference? You've got some real online pieces for Furia at the moment. Like 4 of their players, essentially 15 kill average. Dumao not even breaking even as the top performer. The money's been on the line so many rounds in a row now. And it feels like this, if they don't win with the Force in the next one, is Furia's golden ticket to the finish line.
This peak could be everything. Nissim can deal with Yakinder.
Oof, flash through though.
Flash is perfect.
Fully blind.
Wow.
And the Op's gonna have to scramble. Ooh, barely getting around the corner and climbing over the rail to fall down into pit.
Wait, no repeak means Yakinder can keep going forward. Oh my goodness.
He gets past the angle, but then he knows better than to just straight up come through. Of course, Sadzin's gonna be cautious. Oh, he almost caught him there. Slight adjustment in the crosshair. Could have been a headshot otherwise. Lux pushes up on short. And this has gone unnoticed for the time being. Yakindar's gonna keep his head on a swivel.
What a nightmare Yakinder's being here for Legacy.
Pressure all across it. Yakindar on the brink of 20 frags in 19 rounds of play. Sadzin, bit delayed with the op shot, hits the ground, and Fallen's gonna catch 2 kills from the bottom of the board. Finally starting to get his, and they will end this round where the last man stands. They will not run from him despite having A. They will come to Lotto. Surely they don't throw this round away. No, sir. Even with the headshot to Queserado, Yakindar, you said it. A nuisance in this round. The way he's flashed into the apartments, chases that op back. Yakindar again with his just forward play. Oh,
such a great spot.
Dude.
Yeah.
He is having a field day. Doing as he pleases and also hitting the mark each time. Oh, the reaction as well. Blind spray in for the assist. And this A-site crumbles beneath. Furia, we said, wouldn't be too afraid of the Legacy style. And I think this T-side's got a little Legacy in it as well. The confident moves here from the very online core of Furia. You look across that board, 21 frags for Yakindar, and everybody carrying their weight. Fallen had a slow start, and even he has found impact as this game's gone on. Unfortunately for Legacy, the domestic victories on Inferno between Austin and this second half of 2025 have not fueled them enough to best Furia. A convincing victory here on Legacy's map pick. Fallen slaps them off.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
All of Furia were online there.
I mean, Fallen barely
Caught
had to
up.
contribute.
Yep.
Yeah, for them to do that.
He kind of had the Jacob experience of that 13-0 from FaZe. Sit back and enjoy the show. Let the new gen have their fun, and they did. And I agree with the desk. Let's hope for maybe a bit more explosiveness out of some of the CT moments from Legacy. If you're gonna lose, you might as well go down fighting. And some of those moments on Inferno lacked a bit of fight, a bit of spice, a little bite. Right now we go 3v5, Furia downstairs, sure. Bomb is actually down on the site with Fallen. He's got a 1v1, him versus Dumao. Would have been critical for Molodoy to get down there. Fallen has announced himself. There's a world where Dumao stops this by just holding the doors, but yeah, you've let the money go. Obviously gonna get blindsided because Dumao played the element of surprise instead of the prevention play. And Queserado.
They're gonna retake upstairs.
Yeah, just gonna try to deal some damage. That bomb is diffused, baby. Nissim on top of it. Legacy to take a CT pistol, starting off Nuke well.
It's decent.
Whatever the hell that was.
Allowing the plant's a pretty big misstep, I think, versus Furia at the moment, because, yeah.
I mean, Dumao was like a gargoyle on top of the doors, but gave it up.
So. Uh-oh, great flash.
Got him. Kindar's gonna find the kill inside secret. Bomb never crossed, though. It is stuck on red, and Dumao stays close enough to cut it off. So the Galil may have been picked up here by Mullen. Oh, never mind. It's the Famas on Yakindar. Oh, and he doesn't get the trade. We were waiting for somebody to save it, and that savior could be Lotto by the looks of things.
That's a great spray transfer.
Still another player on red, but
Molodoy
just takes his odds. Run, go ahead. B is clear for the taking, my friend.
I guess, yeah. It's not going to be the easiest situation. A little awkward. They're trying to kill Queserado. Can't get rid of him. Bomb's gone down. I mean, they just... Rotations are a little slow here. They're getting one guide right now. Stun locked.
Still here.
Yeah.
But did he wait too long?
Be very careful because, yeah, he hasn't moved. Molodoy...
Oh. They're coming at him. He's got to win this duel.
Oh,
now that
he got his way out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, never
They
mind.
take him off at the site. It's planted for the back of this. Queserado a little too late to the party, although it is no kit. If he runs the last few, spam the door, just maybe. Maybe? But he doesn't bite. Doesn't budge fast enough, and so the defuse does come through.
Fake, right? He just has to hope that it's a fake, that they thought he was running around through control side.
It's gonna force the other CT to take the wider duel.
That's true.
You know, the what could have been day.
No, you're right, actually. That is true.
But instead,
He does cover both options.
he doesn't bite. And Furia are trying to bounce back in with yet another force buy. Again, you're keeping the costs high for Legacy. Another round where there's bodies hitting the ground, but another round where they're still coming out on top.
They don't know. Nissim has no idea they've crossed this wide.
But you're asking Yuri to go 1v3. Should have the drop on Nissim in a moment. That's assuming Nissim moves.
Nissim, I don't even know if he'll notice this. Like, even if he gets a shoulder in this spot.
Oh, this is weird.
It's so weird.
And now Nissim should have him dead to rights. Should? No way. You know he dropped. You know he dropped.
Wait, what?
Bro, you know he dropped off the heavy. He's got to be right here. And now he's backing up, and the other CTs haven't found him, and Yuri has somehow double-backed, and now the Garage player is going to see him, and Nissim gets a chance. Whoa. What the hell? Or what the... Red push for Lux. Nice shots. And he's out of there. Supportive flashbangs keep Yakindar off getting the trade frag. Fallen going through.
Yeah, bomb still back T root.
Fantastic.
Flash is perfect, and they can actually split pretty easily now.
Squeaky player was ready to join forces. Quesarado in with the assist. Backsite versus 3. Dumao can't do more than the 1, and his support from heaven looks good. We've got Quesarado stuck between 2. Main support comes out to try to deal with the player backsite. Everything slows down now.
If Lux fights for too long, they can start to approach on Nissim because they know that he can't come up here. Let's see if Nissim can get another. He does.
Sits onto the backsite, 23 health to his name. Quesarado gets that trade back, and he knows where Lux was, playing with him on the ladder moments ago. Bomb gets picked up, 10 on the clock, the wide swing into Quesarado, instant edge shot, and so a 4v5 recovery comes through for Furia once they finally have a full gun round. You've certainly got Furia working for it. Deep angle here for Sadzin, 2 players to the right of this. Nissim's gonna try to take the point. Wow, wins the duel. Understandable trade frag, lobby pressure towards Hut. Still an op, just waiting and waiting.
I think it was surprised to see Nissim just, or excuse me, Sadzin just backing up right away. Dumao taking this place
dirty.
Inside of Hut.
Yeah,
very scary spot now.
Nasty little adjustment here.
Even if he doesn't go forward, he can later, and that's big information.
Wonder how long both him and Sadzin stay committed to that, though.
Here's a problem, though. Like we saw Legacy.
Nicely done.
Now they don't have to worry about it. But we've seen Legacy be very slow about rotations downstairs. And now's a spot they've got an extra player so they can do it.
Smoke pressure is just mauling Furia at the moment.
It's exactly what you want to see whenever you see cross smokes.
Damn, going outer was not the move with hindsight. Legacy happy to just really test that.
That was awesome.
And odds are there are players behind it because you had 2 guys taking a look at lobby with nothing to really be found. God damn, it's a graveyard for Furia outside.
That was sweet.
Ooh, the red boost. There has been a lot of presence floating around outside towards CT, but that's not where Sadzin ends up posting his op. And so Molodoi not even really given a chance to scour the field. Back turned on the approach. Fallen gonna get traded pretty quickly. Top Hut player just swooped over, but Yuri gives cover to it. Him and Quesarado inside of the A site, no bomb. Yikes, that one's gonna leave a mark.
It's crazy how every close spot so far this Nuke map has just gone for Legacy every single time.
It's just a question of what's gonna be the breakthrough. Bum, bum, bum.
Counter-terrorists win.
But they're kind of flying blind a little bit. We'll see how far Lux goes. Oh, man, he's not really thinking they're here then. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's just
not ready at all.
He just... If he was confident, I don't think he would have come forward at all like that, so... And again, because of their trouble rotating downstairs, this just allows Furia to eventually end here. We'll see with the 2 players still sitting in lobby what they want to try to do. But Legacy are not giving them signs,
no
reasons to go out of this, yeah.
It's a drop for Vent in Lotto soon. Ooh, Quesarado gets in first.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do with that?
Wish it hadn't happened.
Bomb has been planted.
Well, this is a lot of, you know, Furia have crossed those smokes so many times, but the thing is, yep, they've been killed through them so frequently. This is the one time where the damage doesn't really hit its mark. 3 players do get to stairs. At a stark contrast, once Legacy does have to hit lower, it just doesn't have much to stand on. Smokes drop in front of the garage. Only Yakindar this time.
That's still a big problem.
Good wall bang.
Ooh, Lux is so low off the push.
But again, right?
There he is.
There's that reason. He sees the reason on the reload. Molidoy gets punished.
But here's again where they could get confused. Yakinder has full control of outside and can go down lower. Lux is his next target, 26 HP. I think splitting ramp is the right call, even though they're 4v5.
Fallen pressuring the A site, but Sadzin's coming over.
Yeah, that's good. That is
Utility
good.
in front of it. This is good. Yep. Nades need to land where they... Oh, yes! Nitsum, perfect on the timing. The smoke grenade had that slight gap that you know Furia were just about to try to barrel through, and he's going to catch himself a third headshot with ease.
That's nice. They reinforced ramp really well right there. Gave Nissum a lot more confidence in getting that early peek in.
They felt it coming.
Yeah. Which I really just didn't expect them seeing, so that'll be an 8th here for Legacy.
This is starting to feel like an emergency. 4 rounds, best case for Furia.
Counter-terrorists win.
Having themselves a little streak. Let's hope their T-side's got anything to say about this. Sadzin under pressure. Fire in front of the pack. Yakindar taken down to half, and nobody really there as the smoke was a bit late. Dumao again trying to get frisky, this time in Squeaky if I'm not mistaken, or is he outside of it? I don't know, there's a lot of smokes going on. Yeah, he has gone through. Quesarado pushes beyond him, but Dumao could still recover this. He's got to make up for the fact that he let them hit that A floor.
But if they don't see anything, they're surely going to know he pushed, right?
I don't know, man. He's coming as if this is already a ramp push. This is way ahead of any timing that they're ready for. And he stops the ball. Double kill from Dumao, back into Hut. He has been the bane of Furia from this position. And a 3v2 comes of it. All those sequences of timings going on, Furia thought they had some level of comfort in this A site. It gets ripped from them. And a man advantage still for Legacy. Total lobby control, and you can see they don't know. There could still damn well be the Heaven player. Fallen's got to keep his attention on it as Quesarado tries to peel the first player off. Little jump spot from Tetris. But at any moment, that Hut peek's coming through, and that's going to be Quesarado exposed to it. He does get the front runner in Dumao. Nissum reveals himself, Fallen into the clutch. Nissum just holds that line, and Fallen plays with him, gets more of the damage in, sprays away. Now time's on Fallen's side, pistoled out of it. Nissum doesn't jump the bomb, and so Furia just squeezed this third round out of the T side.
And they took a long time to go for that retake. They really did. For the two guys back there on the site, too much respect was given.
So you offer a bit of peace of mind for Furia, because 3 rounds on a T side of Nuke is not pretty, but it could be enough. And with a 5 versus 4, you are allowing them in the final 2 rounds of this half to double their round count. That's what it looks like. Could still be a heroic moment for Dumao. He tries to go through that squeaky door again. Quesarado not having any of that. And so, again, is this one of those moments where right after having what could be a confidence-building half, you get punched in the gut by letting those 2 rounds go, especially the 3 versus 2 retake that should have been yours.
That's the one that'll sting, especially if this series ends on Nuke.
Bomb is coming B, though. Lotto lets him know.
Let's go for the plan. What is he gonna do?
What you gonna do about it? Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Bring some players with you, best of luck, and just try to remember the streak of rounds you had by just testing Furia. Pushing on the smokes, punishing the outer presence. There were great things about this CT side for Legacy. Don't let these last 2 rounds overshadow that.
Yeah, we saw a glimpse. I mean, it's not a play-out half, so we don't see what happens after that round. Legacy will just be happy they got 8, it feels like.
Easy opening from Yakindar. He gets himself a second here off the AC. Plays around with the red room. And the climb up is
Jumping up
taking a
slow.
long time, but when he
Okay.
gets there, he gets the job done. Nice burst fire from Lux.
Yeah, that was violent. And that flank no longer being watched. Fallen's taking his time with it. He's coming back to check, though. Oh, checking on your own death
Wow.
right now. And that's a 3-on-2 setup for Furia. That doesn't do much.
I respect the attempt. You tried to look cool, but you just looked extra foolish.
Broke
Takes
both your knees.
23
Wipeout.
damage for the fall off. Door swing. Oh! Both. Now that
Is cool.
was slick. Into the A rotate. Ooh! Ooh, they're making up for that whole ladder drop-off situation.
Big time. Look at Molodoi just wandering around downstairs, wondering where the party's at.
Answer, upper.
Bomb has been planted.
That was
Moldo's
very cool.
got a long road. I mean, perfect timing, approach, and each of them hit their instant headshots.
And it was kind of hard to coordinate, too.
Taking back a 2v3 in the pistol. Lux 3K when he finally was able to climb up.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about it like it's over, and there is still time for a defuse here. Molodoi is not going to have a lot of extra time to spare.
I don't really know where he is, but he might have to
I mean,
take it
Nissam's
back.
stuck behind Vent. If he gets this kill backside, Nissam's stuck over towards Vent. He knows where they're both at. Nissam giving him the fight. Continuously tagged down, but Lux here for 4. Huge recovery for the pistol on Lux's terms, and Legacy need that to make up for letting Furia back in.
They really do. Yeah, they still taking the confidence right back. And this was a 3v2 setup off of these opening duels. And after that, I mean, Lux dropping out of heaven, missing his flash, losing 20 health for no reason, and then them going into lower felt like this is, who cares, you know? They've got control side. It's all going to be fine for the CTs, but no. Don't take too much time on this round. Oy,
Bad smoke.
that's not good.
And the flash doesn't go deep
clear
enough either.
properly. Come on.
There are mistakes being made.
Big time
The kinds of mistakes you make when it's not your map pick.
when it's not your map pick.
And the devil's in the details. He's also right here downstairs. Quesarado in the corner.
And bad Fallen. Look at he's squinting. He's focused.
You want a piece of me? Nice shots.
And he's out.
5-7,
And they
closes
don't
the
know
door.
about Quesarado either.
Oh man, you won the pistol, boys.
Yeah.
And then things get very stringy off at the back of some missed utility. At
All
least
right.
you're able to climb up and challenge this A site.
This is what you need to do.
7 seconds. All Yuri has to do is stop the plant, and he does exactly that. No time for
No
the...
time.
Oh, God, this one goes from bad to worse for Legacy. 2 players looking like they'll survive.
Unfortunately, there was like 10 things that went wrong here. A lot of them were self-inflicted.
Nissam solo AK.
He's going, and he's frying right now. I mean, he's
Yeah,
16
he
and
is.
5.
Yeah,
Send him
yeah,
out
yeah.
there. I like that. I like the logic.
No, ramp was actually quite shut down. I mean, I can understand. What's crazy is the amount of emphasis that was put on yard last half.
Yeah.
And still, your ramp-dedicated player in Nissam has the score that he does. Now, he's going to try to scramble down lower. Fallen, what are you going to do when the decon door swings with that monstrosity of a shotgun?
Well, you got a
Tech
headshot
9,
in.
so that helps. Pops open the window. But Nissam gets the better of that.
Oh, this lurk. This could actually be very good for
Oh, this is
Nissam.
weird. Fallen's down beneath you. Didn't expect that push. Decon door to be contested again, but unfortunately, it's irretrievable weapons for Legacy.
Kinder's trying to get the clock, and then they have lower secured, and then the pistols can't get back the AK.
35 bullets in that Galil, folks. Good back and forth between the
pretty
two. They find a solution to get up through the vents where Yakinder is kind of stranded. Yuri announcing himself from heaven, flashes out. You know it's covered with the Galil, and you gotta wait for Yakindar to approach this from secret, so it's gonna take a little while. Yuri's got the kit, bomb planted front sight. That kit could come in from heaven, but he loud drops off heaven and then actually climbs back up, so trying to fake the audio as if there's 2 coming in from main, but it doesn't look like they're gonna buy it whatsoever. Galil and the block get the better of Yakindar. Now, again, Yuri's the one with the kit, but his MP9 goes dry. and they win this.
Oh,
Legacy
they actually pulled it off.
pull that off from lower up the vent, and the perfect 3-player attack.
But right now, I mean, Furia just make their cash on CT's side. They're so strong on it. You know what? One more mistake, and that might be too much to handle. Moldoy supporting Yakinder, who's downstairs, but he's getting mollied back. Rotations will be late. Look at the split coming into Yakinder.
He's hanging on for now. They're approaching. He'll win the first duel. Player goes beyond him. Woof, almost gives himself a great chance. Quesarado to try to challenge single. Oh, and it is Lux overstepping. Luckily, Dumao responds back, announcing himself from secret, and then trying to peel away, getting a good amount of damage in with the grenade. Bomb planted B, Dumao is gone. Moldoy late from the ramp play will arrive. And how does Dumao get back into the action? This is a huge reroute on his behalf.
Yeah, he either wins this round. Or he might just... Yeah, like, how are they going to figure out he's done this?
Oh, and
both
Yuri
kills.
steps into the stream of AK bullets flying fast. Down for the count as Moldoy struggles and Legacy continue to get ever closer to this Nuke win.
That's pretty great. I mean, it was the right idea going downstairs in that way. Yakinder was pretty much alone for so long inside the site, only got his 1 kill.
Counter-terrorist down to a couple of flashbangs, and remember, no kit on this round whatsoever. If bomb is planted, it's going to be a real desperate scramble. And Nissim, who has been locked in from start to finish on Nuke, insta headshot onto Fallen as well. Moldoy, who wanted to go throw himself at that B site, has to come deal with this. And luckily he does, but the unfortunate reality is it gives up the spacing inside B because he's dealing with ramp. And within that window, bomb is planted here for Legacy. 4 versus 2 post-plant advantage. Turn from Moldoy to finish off the little that remained of Dumao. But Quesarado with no kit, no teammates, and no chance in hell. This is an excellent recovery in the series from Legacy. On a map Furia thought they'd have the edge on, we're going to Mirage.
To go from an eco to a full rifle to just a win streak, and I believed until Furia hit that point that they were going to come back into that game, but Legacy never let off that gas pedal at all.
I heard 1 bullet come out of that USP. 2 bullets for the next kill. That's 3 USP shots and a double for Yakinder. Okay, here he goes again. He got 4 kills in the pistol back on Inferno. He's gonna get cut short of that one, and he is the only casualty this time around, but that is what Furia are looking for. Because look at his money here. That was 2 USP kills, right? But even without those, USP kills, the reward is you get the P250 for that round. He still has full nades and an op. Just get the P250.
You have P250 is good. Yeah, it's good
You know,
versus armor or whatever.
Just
But like,
in case you end up in that awkward 1vx.
if you can't pick up a gun in a 1vx,
Just get the P250.
if all your teammates bot, I don't know.
Get the P250.
Maybe don't bait people when you've only got a USP.
Either way, it comes with an op. And the op.
I mean, I'm personally a huge proponent of one person not buying almost every T round. No one wants to try it. It's too risky. But imagine you save $5 grand every single round that you were buying off of a loss.
That's why Sanji existed.
Because, yeah, except, yeah, you'd be the bank account. And it's just like, more T buys. You're not going to really show me many situations where 5 T rifles are needed at once. For CT, it's a little different. You got to spread the map and guess. I think it's unexplored.
Maybe especially in this newer meta where we're, anticipating teams coming in with all the grenades, etc., and the stronger buys.
Yeah, like a Tech 9 full nades is not really that bad if all your teammates have guns.
Come on, Govindasamy looking to get experimental. Legacy looking to get the ball rolling into A, but it is just Dumao because over towards B, they've got the opening off Lotto. He's finding that site free for the taking, while Dumao tries to sell you snake oil on the opposite side of the map. The bomb is in the middle of the 3 remaining Legacy players. It will get itself to be uncontested. The question is, how does Moldoy choose to rotate in? Because if he has wind of this deep position that could have been, he's scared about market. But no greedy move here from Lotto. He just hangs on to bench.
Happy to have the site, to be honest. They are favored now with this control. Molodoi having an op doesn't help.
And a slow burn from Cacerado to join up through middle. And that slow burn from Cacerado is the guy with the kit, so he's gonna have to partake in this. They get given a lot of respect. Chance to at least take a look out the window, but time goes by too quickly. A belt of util there for Cacerado to scoop up. And is that because Fallen's going on a force?
It's quite a push. There's no flashback. Oh, my goodness. So clean out of Fallen, and a dink on Nissim as well.
Cacerado knows they're coming. His frag grenade almost pushing Nissim over the edge. Lux ends up getting that from bottom middle. Good bench peek. Connector player gets him back, and then that's instantly Legacy to peel away. They are not going all in on that follow through.
They committed to actually going back so quickly
Stomping.
that... Yeah, Yuri... This is a bait. They drew Yuri forward just so they could get out underpass. They actually did that.
No way. Yuri stays there hunting as if the player's still close to the door.
They actually did that. They have Yuri chasing Nissim over towards B because of a sound bait and the bomb's planted, and now they're just saving. That's awesome.
Owned. You'd understand if Furia wanted to get a little stack going towards the B half of the map, but right now Molodoi sees that utility coming through. His counterpart challenging on the smoke. Insane peak to go for.
That was so insane.
Doesn't get punished immediately. Fallen hears the approach. He holds the line for one. Spots bomb and the second position from Cacerado. I'm so surprised that those two players full commit to B with no further support though.
Yeah.
Nobody else could have helped you at all.
No, that was crazy. More crazy stuff happening here with Legacy. They just made this sort of unwinnable position, and they required the entries from those kills, or they required that their fake was so nice that there was only one person in B, but that wasn't true. Maybe a little bit too much risk for
getting a little too high on their supply after the last round went so well.
We could look like a genius every round, is what they said.
Yep.
I just remember my 4th grade homeroom teacher saying, "You don't have messy handwriting, you're just creative."
Oh, how kind. Molly for the sandwich player. Molodoi trying to bail out. MP7 on the chase. Molodoi is going to connect a double kill. And he's looking for more as he pops it open. Could push his teammate through. Oh. Triple now for Molodoi.
Bent that bullet.
You know, we were talking about his hot start 5-0. One death still all he's had to handle. Bomb does get planted in the process of all of this, but Dumao turns his back to Cacerado. And Molodoi goes 3 kills deep into this. 9-1 now. All right, Nissim. All right.
He's getting beat.
Flies through the fire inside of ramp, and that's why. Gets the dig on Yakinder. How many other players does that shuffle over? Mid players look to be just holding their own.
This is like their whole game plan is like, mess with them on A site, split B or fake.
And Lotto has been afforded a chance to slide through the B side a couple times. That AK, oh, Molodoi done for.
And not bad.
But a close connector position here from Yuri. And you've at least cooled that off for a second. AK changes hands, and Dumao does still have Kevlar to go with this. Not everybody did. He does. And that means he could still be a threat. The A player pushing beyond, over towards the ramp in this Yuri play. But again, there's just a disjointedness between the rest of Legacy. Like, this is another one of these individual moves here where Lux carrying a bomb forward. Ta-da! Yuri's got him dead to rights now. Good for him to get off of that site. It's Yuri versus an AK next, and he just missed the timing on that one. There's also this weird duel going down on B. Hard to keep track of both, and they end up fighting at the same time. But the more critical kill comes in through Legacy's favor, except for the fact that Fallen on an op is already posted for the ramp play. Just doing his thing. More often than not supporting Fallen. Right now perched outside of mid. Sitting up top and ready to deal with underpass if anybody's allowed to exit. Yakindar's got other ideas, and he's up to 7 kills now off that double.
They just got mopped up, man. It's a buy on this round, too.
3 standing and 3 sprinting in a second from the ramp to try to desperately cross over. While the utility peppers the site, but Molodoy happy to continue these challenges, and you are now giving him a chance to thrive. His op is feeling immovable. No missed shots, not to mention second sniper in the hands of Fallen. And so Legacy just feel like they have been stomped on here in round 9 because they have. Flanked already by Yakindar. The underpass peak for the first double. Molodoy feeling omnipresent. Misses a couple chances to shut down Sadzin. Will 5 Furia players stand tall? Yes, sir. Everybody survives. The money's flowing. The rounds now double that of Legacy, and it looks like Mirage could be...
I respect it because they are actually quite good at doing that. But now, again, it feels more like Inferno where Furia are just ready for it.
Oi. Kindar doesn't see the second player get up in there with Tech9, so that's a challenge on stairs at least. Now he'll confirm it.
Let him go, though.
Legacy running rampant. The first one goes towards jungle, but there is still Nissam's Deagle on the stairs. Ooh, and you get caught with an empty gun. Peeking into the op, though, is going to be the fault of Nissam. And again, this double op setup, even though Fallen's not getting as many kills as Molodoy, he just keeps sprinkling them in here and there. It's going to be all about covering Lotto. Can't afford to reload the M4 just yet. So it's a Tech9 to try to give cover. And it works. Nicely done here. That's just enough from Sadzin. But he doesn't get a chance to peel away because, again, Fallen's been right there to deal with it in both cases. He's traded out Yuri and Yakindar. And Lotto, awkward position to try to finish off the clutch. Knows the ops at least coming up from Connector. Shaves off Molodoy swiftly. Quesarado to take the place of Molodoy. Smoke goes deep into the site. And that's going to give Quesarado no angle to try to cover Tetris. He's got to do his own smoke on top of the bomb.
Wow.
Perfect shots coming through from Fallen. 3 kills on the round.
Not bad.
And now given a chance to shine in this series.
He can op too, by the way. Could have been very easily a round 1 there for Legacy, and maybe one of the main chances they'd have of scooping up this Mirage match. Very brave of Furia to not play anyone inside of B, but it looks like it'll work. Oh.
And dude, easy pickups now. It starts to feel like they're losing control of the game entirely.
Yeah, they're getting smoked.
Furia are just getting more and more confident, more rambunctious. Quesarado's still yet to die. Fallen, super passive angle because we've constantly had these Lotto walkouts through the B site.
Yeah.
Makes total sense that this ends up being caught by a super passive angle, and that is just further evidence Furia are reading you like a book.
They do have a lot of individual autonomy, but now it's their individual habits that are getting punished. Furia, they're in tune with that. I mean, again, 2 out of the 3 maps, that's where they've looked much stronger. And Sadzin,
He's got a chance.
he can go for a plant at the very least.
It's been a while since we saw the 1v5.
He has a smoke to work with. They're a little too far away to actually stop this, no matter how much time he takes. So it's his sandbox. Sadzin, have at it.
Done.
Okay. Yeah.
He'll get away with the bomb plant for the final round of the half, but that is another.
Also, I just love a team that leans B every round.
Gonna try it one final time in the last attempt of the half.
3 CTs here.
Full exec down, falling back to the AK, so letting the double op go. And letting a space be taken. Quesarado, good kill to Dumao, but he does lose Fallen in the process. And Molodoy not stopping the players to get closer to the bench.
That's crazy.
Perfect distraction, slides Lux into the play, and Lux finds another one. So they remain stubborn, constantly pressuring this B site, whether it's under secrecy or now a full-blown attack. What goes down in apartments, oddly? Looks like Yakindar. Sorry, I thought Nissam had, for whatever reason, was on the underpass stairs. They're aware of exactly what's coming. It's a matter of making it happen with the time. Bomb at the halfway point.
Didn't see that.
Hello.
Don't matter.
Lux gets busted up. Lotto insta trade frag, and Yakindar a little late to the party. Nobody else home for him to rock and roll with. That is an 8-4 CT side for Furia, but that last round is an answer and a pistol in the final half of this best of 3 up next. We get some movement off Catwalk to try to take something out mid. We'll see if that does let them scramble into A quick.
And Lotto very committed here. He's got to take his peeks, but now that he's spotted,
Oh boy, they're everywhere. All over that bomb site. Vertically, horizontally, they were just everywhere. And so tough stuff for Lotto to have to deal with, on top of already having a rough go of this map. It's going to be 3 players to CT, but as they go for that rotate, they're met by a smoke.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're going to have to shoot their way through this.
Yuri's going to play on the other side of it, up close and personal. Bullets just whizzing by his head. They are not wrong about this. Ooh, but now suddenly he's behind them, and he comes out of there with a 2K. Dumao never gets a chance to pull on anything, and that is a Furia pistol in the back.
Tough stuff. I mean, great pistol. When you commit a guy into the site like that, a triple, like they have to come up with a kill and maybe even 2 in this spot. But if you don't, like...
Thinks that now because he's an Iron Man, he can do anything.
Yeah, well, he'll have to do interviews if he wants to do the Iron Man of broadcast work.
Fallen. You got a pistol up close. Oh, he gets it. Looks last second up to Lux, but 5-7 between the eyes. Still the ump, still the scout. The 5-7s on the field are connecting their targets. That's 2 kills to the 5-7s. This is what Legacy we're looking for. Some kind of way to kickstart a CT side.
Oh.
And so the force buy coming together. Great grenade damage, sure. Furia wanted to take that A site, but they just kind of tiptoed their way ever closer. They didn't have that conviction, that big oomph that could have followed through. Legacy about to make things interesting late in this series.
They are pistol beasts. I think luckily for Furia, I mean, the one AK... Oh, there's an AK that gets picked up.
It's like he disconnected for an entire half and just got back.
Yeah. And then had a great second half.
Oh.
That'll work. That will work. 8-1 now for Quesarado, keeping it clean. No damage.
That nade was limp. That didn't get anywhere close enough.
K can't go into window to get this gun back, though, so it is still Quesarado with as the sole rifle.
Yeah, but look at this. Nissim, ump versus 4 players. You feed... Let's say he takes down the first 2 Tech 9s.
This preset angle is crazy, too.
AK and a Desert Eagle to trade right after. I mean, this is going to have to be something huge from Nissim.
Fallen is about to.
Fallen's about to run into the Cat player. But it's really going to be Nissim. And as he holds back down to the van, he'll get the 1. We were hoping for 2, but luckily Dumao comes up with an extra. And so it's Yakindar Quesarado to go.
Let's see if this is going to be Quesarado's second death.
Bomb not planted for Catwalk, so Quesarado extending outwards. Gets good damage on Lotto. That's going to slow him down. And Yakindar retrieving the ump from Nissim. Oh, Quesarado's doing this.
It's too nice right now.
Then the Tech 9 taps through. Oh, Quesarado ends.
10.
He doesn't die as he pulls a triple out of nowhere, chilling like a JDM. And Legacy are hoping this force buy somehow keeps things together, but that's a Mag 7 towards underpass. How in the hell is that gun ever gonna fall back if it doesn't have any smoke for cover? I mean, Dumao is locked into this position for eternity.
Yeah. He's going to be tying his shoes for an hour here, trying to pass the time. So I don't think he's going to be able to peek in a mid, only to maybe help out fighting Connector.
Very conscious of his footwork. The thing is, if he were to kill anybody, it's supposed to be Quesarado.
And he's not dying today.
Not, and if you have only 2 deaths in a game, it shouldn't be to something like this.
No.
Looks like Fallen might be the victim if there is one.
What was his one death? Do you remember?
What was his one death?
I just looked and didn't see it. All right, here's the second death coming. Dumao, Mag 7, from behind. No, Quesarado's in the sight. This is his snacks moment. He's going to split this up. Owned. Now
Another?
they're just terrified.
Bomb's got an escort, but now there's a smoke at 20 seconds. Oh boy, what do we have here? We've got Fallen coming back to clear it. It's okay.
Good for him. But, 15. They got to run this. Oh, they could have cut this off. They could have tried, man.
They'll let it happen instead. It's looking all good. Go ahead and take that M4, try to save it. Run for the hills. This is Furia.
The one time they got into
the
B.
most convincing round, yeah. The most convincing round that Legacy have had in this third map. So trying to hang on for dear life versus a recovering Furia from Nuke. Hello. That's your second death. A pistol for Nissim. Into the AK. It's enough to at least serve up a distraction. Luck's getting into the action with the M4. We've already got a USP challenging through market, but Yakindar deals with that quickly. And unfortunately, there's another USP out here, but he gets found by Fallen. So these meager double M4 rounds aren't getting anything going, and that's going to be Furia sitting pretty on a 12th. There's armor here for Lotto, no kit.
Bomb has been planted.
Gets spotted. A little late to the trigger, so he gives a chance for Yakindar because he thought maybe he hadn't been seen.
Oh, but Fallen's got...
Yeah, they double up on the same angle, so this is Lotto peeking into 2 and going down. Perfect simultaneous damage coming out of what's left of Furia. They'll give themselves 7 map and match points.
And I think a few things had to go right for Nuke to be as one-sided as it was. So I think Furia can still be very proud of this win and how it went down.
Another one. Moladoy again, huh? It's good for him to kind of piece it all together. 18 and 9 on the first map. 16 and 7 here. Yakindar splitting up through connector, and that opens the floodgates. 4 players running out through that ramp. Furia may have gotten boxed up by Legacy on Nuke, a map that the analysts didn't quite expect in this series. Certainly not Furia going in for the pick. Legacy stepped up to the test. Good on them for that, showing a bit of depth. But on the other 2, unfortunately, it is looking like Furia cut from a different cloth. Individually, across the board, Furia's players came to play. 4 strong showings, barring Fallen on Inferno to kick off this series. And Dumao, this is his most desperate attempt to perform in the 3 maps. He'll get close to the bomb site. Now he's on top of that bomb. It's a Hail Mary defuse, and he's never even gonna touch that bomb. Good on Furia to recover from Nuke. Good on Furia to bank off of the Moladoy op dominance. The double op setup through that CT side set a tone.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club,